You know, Canada, the United States, we're supposed to be friends. We're supposed to be allies. But this is an act of war, I tell you. It's an act of war. I mean, I don't care how cute. Look at these little guys. Look at these little guys over here on the right-hand side. I mean, they're pretty cute. They're pretty cute. But don't let them fool you. Once they grow up into these big, large suckers, I mean, they stop traffic. Look at these guys. They're already teaching them, hey, lay in the middle of the street. Lay in the street. Everybody will go around you. When they honk, you just honk back. Yeah, it's atrocious. I tell you what, Canada, this is an act of war. What is up, everybody? TheHunterGT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website. What is going on today? Back out at the old park. Going to be hunting for those old finds. NoktaMakro Legend, the detector of the day. Got that big boat anchor of a coil on it. It's a pretty large coil. I'm using it for sweep coverage. That's the right term. Sweep coverage. I'm not using it for depth, but as you can see, pretty wide open area right here. There's quite a few wide open areas at this park, but there's also a ton of trash. So it's the type of park you need to bring a DD one day, a concentric the next, the small coil the next, a large coil the next, something in between the next, you know. You need to bring 10 different detectors with 10 different size coils and hunt this place to death, because it seems no matter what, there's always a wheat penny, a rosy, a mercury dime hidden in here somewhere. Even if you've ran your coil over it with 10 detectors, man, I'm sure I've hit this spot. One day it just pops up. It's a pretty amazing place to hunt. It's a huge park, so we are going to be running the big coil today to see how it works. Want to pick one of these bad boys up? Who are you going to contact? Me, of course. TheHunterGT@gmail.com is my email address. I would love and appreciate your business. I'm a dealer for all of those rad companies you see down on the bottom of your screen. So without further ado, why don't you shut your face, TheHunterGT, and let's go find us some stuff. First day back metal detecting from vacation, and look at that, 1 cent 1944 wheat penny. It's like my 5th find of the day. I found 4 nickels already, all just who's that guy on the nickel? Oh, are you kidding me? Jefferson. Oh man, they're all just Jeffersons, and from like the 90s or 70s, 80s and stuff. But there's a 1944 wheat. I'll take that all day. Good stuff, man. Back from vacation, haven't metal detected in like a month. Oh yeah, baby. Another weedy. This one was right on the surface. I mean, I hit it with the detector, but when I went down to pick it up, I could see it just sitting there. 1946 on this one. Yeah, I want to say it's 46. Yeah, 1940 something on it. Can't quite make it up, but it was literally just sitting. I mean, it was right, I think it was right there. Yeah, like that, just sitting right there like that. And when I hit it with the pinpointer, I was like hitting with the pinpointer, beep, 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 and I just seen it come out, and I was like, oh, there it is, it's a penny. I figured it was like just a modern 2022 drop or something, but no, a wheat cent. Bonkers. This is crazy. This is craziness. I got a bunch of people around me right now, so I don't really want to use the speaker. I got it coming through my headphones, kind of. Maybe you can hear it, but I got a 48, 49, 50, and boy is it deep. It's full bars, basically. 49, 50, might be a deep quarter, 47, might be a deep silver dime, I'm hoping. Let's find out what it is. Well, it was about 2 to 3 inches down right here, on edge. 2 to 3 inches, pretty shallow. I have yet to find one of these. It's a silver coin, pretty thrilled. It's a quarter. I have found an SLQ. I have found a Washington, so what else could it be? Hey, it's a Barber. It's a 1911 Barber. I don't know if it has a D on it or not. I have to get it home and clean it up. It's pretty rough shape, so I don't think it's going to be worth any money, but it is a 1911 right there. Look at that, 1911. I know 1911D are worth a little bit of money, but I don't know I don't see a mint mark anywhere. Who knows? Camera can tell better than me. I'll have to get home, clean it up a little bit under the faucet, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be worth anything. But I've never found a Barber. I've never found a Barber quarter. Pretty cool. I found a Barber dime, but not a Barber quarter. So there it is, a 1911, right on edge. It was sitting about 45-degree angle like that, right in the hole there, 3 inches down. I'm glad I didn't scuff it. I almost did, honestly. I almost scratched the heck out of it. So gotta dig wider plugs, I think. Good stuff. Good stuff. On to the next. Well, there's a 1976. That's only 1 year off from a day ruiner. And you're not going to ruin my day with no stinking 1977. I found a Barber quarter today. You can get out of my face, you almost. Here's something interesting. I put the Barber down just to see what, if I put it flat just to see what the ID was. I was like, I'm interested to see. It should be a couple IDs higher than a regular quarter, right? So here's a regular clad quarter. Here's a States quarter. Look at that, 49.50 when it's flat, 49.50. 50 when it's flat, right? About 2-3 inches above it. Look at that, 49 when I'm 2-3 inches above it. Silver is usually an ID or two higher on a dime quarter scale, right? I think we're all aware of that, but be careful. Some of these old silver coins from the 1900s, 1800s, these thin Barbers, thin seededs or whatever, they ring up, under or right at some of the clad IDs. So it's just something to keep in mind for you guys. Don't want you to miss a rad silver find. Well, if there's one thing that'll trick you good, it's stacked up quarters. I mean, even a regular quarter is a diggable target, it could be silver dime or something like that, a quarter signal, but yeah, stacked up quarters, oh boy, that's like silver $half signal right there, nice and tight. But no, a couple of clads. Found harmonica bits. Pretty strange find for a park, but this is a turn-of-the-century park, so it's definitely not out of the question. Somebody was playing their harmonica back in the day. I'm assuming it's an older one. I don't know, but you can see it's broken, and you can see how the slots get bigger. They graduate from small to big for each note. What the heck? Look at these big chickens out here. I've never seen this. This is in New York City. They're coming right up to me. I mean, they're right up next to me. There's an albino one back here. Look at this one. Pure white. Man, they're coming right up to me. I'm almost pecking my feet looking for seeds. I don't give stuff out. I'm sorry. I don't got peanuts or seeds or anything. You and the squirrels will just have to deal. Well, I can retire now, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. One of the largest rubies known to man right there. Cut perfectly into a heart-shaped. I mean, this is just a fantastic find. I didn't even need the metal detector. It was an eyeball find only. Worth millions at least. Pay no attention to the plastic-looking connector and, the seam and the say. This is genuine ruby right here. I mean, if you can call me a liar if you want. It's okay, but just know I'll be on the beach sipping the margaritas while you're typing on the keyboard calling me a fibber. Well, you guys have seen me find Amazon toe rings, pygmy toe rings, and now I think I found an ancient pygmy starter for a vehicle, one of their miniature vehicles. It's like a little starter. Got the little solenoid casing, little motor right there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. They say people from Atlantis had lost technology, lost underwater or something, laser beams, flying cars. Well, here's proof that the ancient pygmy civilization of California had miniature vehicles. Either that or it's something else. It could be something else. Just got a clad quarter. What's the year on that? 1970. You piece of crap. You see those little pokies? Well, they're no fun when you set your knee down in them. They're not so bad right now. They're a little soft because they're green. But once they dry out here in the summertime, and look at them. I mean, there's hundreds of them out here. Hundreds of them. Look at all those little pokey ball things. Once they dry out, boy, I tell you what, they just about pop your tires. They're not quite as bad as goat heads. You know, goat heads are much more painful, but these are pretty annoying. These get in your socks, in your shoes. They stick real hard because they have like 100 little pokies on them. Goat heads just have 2, and they cut you deep. Got us a high tone by this old tree here. I don't know how old it is, but it's a big tree, man. It goes up there pretty high, man. It's a pretty big pine tree, I will tell you what. Anyways, we got us a tone. Let's turn the, we got, oh, I turned it off. Oh no. No, I didn't. Okay, turned it up. Thought I turned it off. You got to be real careful with the T2 dial. Look at that. There's an 85, 86, 83, 84, 2-3 bars on the Ferris meter, so I don't think it's a bottle cap. Usually those are like 4 or 5 bars. Maybe it's silver. Maybe it's just up average clad. We know how this soil likes the up average stuff. Well, what in the heck? Another one of these rusty pull tabs. I've dug these with the Deus 2, the Legend, and now the T2. Are you kidding me? What is going on with these? Why, these ring up really good, like a coin, and they don't show too much on the Ferris side either. Even with iron audio on, they sound pretty good. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know if it's like made of tin, maybe, or something like that. Maybe it's tin. I know tin rusts, but aluminum does not rust, and usually you see something like this, it's aluminum. But yeah, this tricks the Deus 2 and the Legend both. So I may keep these and revisit these stupid things in a future test video or something like that. Maybe we can wrap our heads around them together. Well, that's not one of those stupid rusty pull tabs, is it? No. Look, I'm still right here by the same tree. I just rotated around a little bit. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to rotate. Whoa, I almost fell over. Holy cow. I'm just going to rotate. And that's all you need to do. 1942 Liberty dime, Mercury dime, whatever you want to call it, right there. It's not in great shape. It's pretty worn out, but I can definitely tell it's a 1942. Good stuff. Good stuff. No Ferris bars on this one. It was straight, clean, but it was pretty bouncy. It was on edge like that. So good stuff.